Yo, what's good? My name is Reggie, aka the R-Star, aka Mr. Straight Fire, and this is Unabashedly Reggie's reaction to Eminem's verse in Detroit versus Everybody.
Detroit versus Everybody.
Lately it seems as if it's me against the world, like it was before my life became a movie, and they used to use my motherfucking trailer to tease me with. But I flipped that script like a refiller, painkillers to pop the lid off that safety seal. It made me feel amazing.
Detroit versus Everybody. That song was produced by Static Selector, and it was off the compilation Shady XV, which I'm sporting a t-shirt, which I got with the deluxe edition when I bought it. That compilation was celebrating the 15th year of Shady Records. And on that song, Detroit versus Everybody, all the artists are from Detroit. From Royce da 5'9", Big Sean, Dej Loaf, Danny Brown, and of course, Eminem. Oh, and also, shout out to Mike F for suggesting this song, Detroit versus Everybody. Thank you. So if you want to do just like Mike, just leave a comment below and suggest a song. Now, I can't go into the whole everybody's verses, but I still want to highlight some of the other verses, like Royce da 5'9". My favorite part is in the beginning when he says, "Then he saw seashells, but not by the seashore. If he's gangbanging or not, it's simple as the alphabet. He F with me, that G shall surely see." So the first part, just like seashells, what you find on the beach, but he's talking about bullet shells. So he will see shells, but not by the seashore. And then the alphabet play, he F with me, that G shall surely see, and the letter C. I mean, Royce always kills it. Always kills it. Great verse. Now, Big Sean, I think he's one of the most underrated lyricists because he always has some great line, and you listen, you're like, oh yeah, that's dope. Just like that part where he says, "My homie wanted a Chevy, so I put my dog in a vet. Plus I'm so loyal that that paper boy is all that I fetch." So my homie wanted a Chevy, and I put my dog in a vet. You know, a dog, like, as in, you know, your homie, but also a vet, a Corvette, but a veterinarian. And he continues with the dog metaphor. He's saying that he's so loyal, just like a dog. He's loyal to the paper, and all that he fetches is the paper. Now, Danny Brown. I'm not a big fan of Danny Brown. I could never get into his flow, the way he sounds. But he did say something that really made me laugh when he says, "They say my city's tougher than two fat bitches scissoring." So when you just picture two really obese women, lesbian women, trying to scissor, I'm pretty sure it's difficult, so yeah. Now, Eminem's verse. When Eminem is at the end of a song, you know he's about to destroy the hell out of that song. But let's get to the technical aspect of that song. There are two main rhyming patterns, the E and the IT rhyming, the A, E, I, sound. So the first one, E and IT sound, as in ABC the shit or tease me with, and the other one as in J, D, Dilla. So let's get into the verse. Lately it seems as if it's me against. Now that's where the rhyme ends, but the rest is all part of the other bar. Remember, a bar in a beat is 4 beats, so when it starts with the kick, so 1, 2, 3, 4. But that rhyming ends right in the middle. So lately it seems as if it's me against the world, like it was before my life became a movie, and they used to use my motherfucking trailer to tease me with, me against. But I flipped that script like a refiller, painkillers to pop the lid off that safety seal. It made me feel amazing, Navy seal of bravery. Look how he breaks it down. Like a refiller, painkillers, safety seal it, made me feel amazing, Navy seal of bravery. Now I want to explain and give my interpretation of that part. To flip a script in that case is a prescription drug. But what he does here, he talks about his battle with addiction on the literal sense. But I think the second degree is actually how we beat it. So he's talking about getting prescription drugs, and when he would take them, when he's popping the lid off that safety seal, what we find on a pills bottle, it would make him feel amazing. But again, the way that I see it is that this whole situation, he flipped the script on it. An expression, you know, it means that when there's a bad situation and you actually make it better. So he took his drug addiction, he flipped the script on it, and the drug made him feel amazing. But when he broke that cycle, that actually broke that safety seal, the safety that drugs actually give him. And when he did that, it truly made him feel amazing, and it gave him that Navy seal of bravery. And if I may reiterate, Navy seal, and if I may reiterate, I ain't even need a script. Ain't being conceited, but I made it to radio, eat a dick. I still never ABC the shit. Mainstream appeal, but the skill is what made me iller since before they called JD Dilla. Made me iller, JD Dilla. And what he's talking about here is how he was able to be on the radio, but he never dumbed down his lyrics. And Jay Dilla here. Jay Dilla is a producer from Detroit who sadly passed away prematurely in 2006 at the age of 32. He had a cardiac arrest after a long battle with a rare blood disease. So Eminem is paying homage to someone in Detroit. Remember, the song is all about Detroit. I was daydreaming one day I would be the shit. Daydreaming, mainstream. And notice here, be the shit. He goes back to that E and it sounds, although it doesn't rhyme with the line before or the rhyme after it. And if I ever end up escaping the streets, I swear that I would stay here stillin'. Stay here stillin' goes back to that A-E-L sound. If I'm crazy, I'll always be real. Don't make me stillin'. 18-wheeler. Break all my friends out of here and take them straight to the Mercedes dealer. Peel off back to the same block that we came from on a rampage. Too crazy for me to flip. Again, that E and it sound. What's making you think I need a switch? Cause I'm Adrian Peterson when he's raging and heated in on the way to go beat his kid on the track, get spanked like he just did. Detroit, I can never leave this bitch. Now, if you don't know what this is about, Adrian Peterson, that's an NFL player who had the time when he was charged for beating his 4-year-old kid who was playing for the Minnesota Vikings. And he was using a switch. Now, what's a switch? A switch is basically some kind of rod or any branch that you can find in the yard. And sometimes people beat their kids with it. So what's Eminem saying here? In the literal sense, the actual switch, but what he's saying is, what's making you think that he should switch his style? Because he shouldn't have, he doesn't need to switch his style. Because with his current style, he's able to just treat all these rappers like Adrian Peterson treated his kid, meaning that you just spank the shit out of everybody on a record. And also, I can never leave this bitch. It goes back to the fact that he doesn't want to change. He wants to stay in Detroit. And Eminem has never changed. Even though he's gotten famous, he did not turn to Hollywood and he did not go to LA. He stayed in Detroit. So that's why he can never leave this bitch. He doesn't need a switch. Now, I'm not going to do the whole song because this verse is a really long verse. It's actually 36 bars. But before I end the analysis, I want to just again highlight how Eminem is taking words that when you say them normally, they don't rhyme, but he's able to incorporate them in his rhyming pattern. May consider try to re-insulate your windows, maybe in from another crazy winner, cause so-called in the D it is as days begin. Wait, I have to stop here. Now, if you don't know that reference, so-called in the D, I implore you to go on YouTube and search for so-called in the D. It's a video that came out like almost 10 years ago. It's a group of women singing about the struggles of Detroit, and they are so terrible. This video is so terrible that it's funny. You have to go check it out. Cause so-called in the D it is, as days begin to tick away, but ain't this really what made me in the angry bitter blonde? But ain't we sick of being underdogs? Don't make me unleash this shit, release this spit, may even seems as if crazy winter. As days begin to, ain't we sick of? But he's able to make it rhyme. Crazy winner. It's days beginner. Ain't we sick of? Made me in a angry bitter. That's why he's one of the dopest. So that was my reaction, review, analysis of Eminem's verse in Detroit versus Everybody. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Let me know another song that you think I should also do an analysis. Share this video, subscribe to my channel, like this video. Until then, this has been Unabashedly Reggie. Thanks. It's been real.